can I tell you a little secret? Okay. It seems like in the health and wellness space, doctors' offices, hospitals, emergency rooms, medical centers, urgent care centers, they never talk about this. And it seems like something that should be talked about a great deal more than they have been talking about it. So I'm going to make this short and quick and simple. Right now, you know that it's not uncommon. You know, it's always been more common for elders, you know, people that are north of 60 or 70 years old, to have high blood pressure and pulse problems and things like that, right? And that's not that uncommon. But over the last several years, because you know what, now you're having not just 30 and 40-year-olds, but you also have teenagers and 20-somethings that are having high blood pressure. Now, sometimes you can get a false reading on a blood pressure, and there's all sorts of different, at the end here, I'm going to give you can text to a particular number and it'll automatically send you the top 10 reasons for a high BP. But right now I want to give you what I feel is the most important one, because it's kind of a no-brainer for everybody. Does that make sense? So inadvertently, many people will oftentimes wear their pants or a belt that is too tight around the waist. And so, like, if you're sucking in your stomach to button in, that top button and to zip up those pants, man or woman, guess what? That is like a tourniquet around the center of your body. And that is going to increase the pressure inside of you. No different than if you were to take a balloon and squeeze it in the middle. Obviously, you're going to see that the top is going to bulge and the bottom is going to bulge too, right? Because you're putting pressure in the middle. Not a good thing. So in that case, if you're getting your blood pressure done, it's going to give you an inaccurate reading. It's a false reading due to something mechanical that you are inadvertently doing, not knowing that it's affecting your blood pressure. So all I have to do is undo the button, wear looser, more appropriately fitting clothes, and then that's going to naturally come down. Now, I don't know about you guys. I don't know if kids in high school still do this, but when I was in high school, it was all the rage to wear really tight, like skin-tight jeans. So it wasn't uncommon for us to like suck in our stomachs and zip it up and close that top button, and you're wearing those skin-tight jeans. And if if you don't have any of those issues, then it's no big deal. But if you are finding that you are having some of those discoveries of being told, oh, you have high blood pressure, well, you might want to have it retaken with looser fitting clothing. So this might help one of your family members too, maybe a grandpa or grandpa. It's not uncommon for grandmas and grandpas to gain weight. They either gain weight or they lose weight. It's the story, everybody has either too much weight or not enough weight. But something to think about, don't you think? Now, you're probably thinking of someone right now, because it's not uncommon right now for teenagers and 20-something-year-olds to suffer from this high blood pressure thing. And oftentimes it's legitimate, but sometimes it's made even worse because of this. So that's why I wanted to bring your attention to that. So for those of you who stuck until the end, you can text to 26786. Instead of texting to a phone number, you're going to simply text to 26786 and then the word top 10 high BP. And then it'll automatically send you what the top 10 high BP blood pressure causes are, so that you can look at that. And some of them, like one of them I'm going to tell you just as a freebie here, as an extra thing, is white coat syndrome. Some people, no matter what, they might be always calm, but as soon as they walk into the doctor's office or they walk into the dentist's office, immediately they see the white coat, or they see scrubs, and they immediately, because of a previous trauma that may have happened. That's perfectly normal too, but that's also giving a false reading, because that's not your normal blood pressure. All right, my friends and gems, that's it. I hope this helps at least one of you, and that you share this with your friends, your family, someone that you love, because it may make all the difference in the world. I'm Dame Lillian Walker. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.